I saw the video for the first single from the album, J'adore Hardcore, and there's a dance in there. I remember on the last album you had the jump style dance. What's the dance this time round?
Yeah, last time we had the scooter dance. This time it's the second scooter dance. Originally called the Melbourne Shuffle. Right. Yeah, I found this really in the internet while I was just listening to some hardstyle music, and suddenly I saw crazy people dancing in a really insane way. I saw a video from P and Sarah from Australia, and they are really great dancers. We contacted them by our Australian record company, and I'm really happy that this all worked, that they really appeared in our video, and they did a really good job, and we want to also book them for our next tour, that they are dancing, performing on stage.
I heard about the video that is set in the 1940s. How did you come up with that idea for the Ti-Sento song?
If you think about a video, you basically start up most of the time from an existing movie scene, which at this time was the opera scene from The Fifth Element, and we came up with the idea to put Antonella into that opera star role, and we are the guys protecting her from the bad lady who's trying to kill her. The director developed that idea, and you can see the results. I think it's really cool part of the movie. With this
40s style, it makes it a little more expensive, stylish. Yeah. It's a different way from, and completely different to all our other videos so far.
I was lucky enough to see your UK shows last year and had lots of memories from that. Did you have one particular memory that stands out from playing in the UK?
Oh, there were really good memories. All these beautiful young ladies with the glow sticks, and they all went really crazy. Then we had a birthday party, and everyone gave me this HP sauces. The main impression I took away from that, I took with me from that, was the impression looking into the crowd, because usually if you look into the crowd, it's dark. Maybe there's a spot on it, but it's dark. And those shows, it was just lights and lights everywhere. It was really impressive.
The best show was Manchester, because I never saw such a huge hall packed with crazy people. Went totally mad, insane in this hall. That was really impressive. Not even me, I think everybody on the stage that dances, Rick, HP, we came out, it was like, fuck, so big, and that impressed me really.
When the album actually went to #1, I can remember I was in the football stadium when I found out. I got the telephone call. Can you remember where you were when you heard the album was at 1 in England?
Yeah, we had a short holiday, a long weekend, and I was at the beach. Sitting there, I got a phone call, and I was really like, it was a strange moment. I ordered a bottle of champagne, and I couldn't realize what happened really. And the next day we came all together for dinner, but it became a big party till late at night, and it was really one of the really impressive moments during the whole career.
I can imagine all those people at the beach, like, were going like, what is this guy screaming so much?
So now this album is ready. Are you planning to take that out on tour as well?
Now, as we finished the album, we start preparing the next tour. Of course, all about the show, the pyrotechnics, the dancers, and so on. What we want to do is we start in the UK touring next year, like February, I think. Afterwards, we continue Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and then countries like Czech Republic, Poland, Russia, and so on. So it's going to take, I think, at least 2 or 3 months, the whole tour.
We counted it up. You spent roughly half of your career, like 16 years of Scooter, in the album charts and singles charts in Germany. suffer from withdrawal symptoms if you're not in the charts?
Your successes, you can see your success, what you do in the studio, developing from nothing. You see in the end, if you did something right, you see it in the charts, in the result. Yeah. If it's not top 10 or top 15, you see you did something wrong, you know. And this is, for example, if you work the whole time in the studio and then you bring your stuff out and then it went to top 10, then you know you did the job, you did something right. So I think this is an important thing to see for an artist, to see later the result in the top 10 in the charts.
I think it's every musician's dream to be number one or even top 10 in the charts, and so do we. So I think you cannot always be in the top, but we try to be as often as we can.
We tried to count them. I think it's 17 albums and 42 singles so far. Have you got a number when you think you might stop? Is it 50 or 100 or?
No, because I never counted and I really don't know exactly how many singles we release and how many albums. This is because you always look forward and you are busy with new stuff in the studio, and sometimes when people ask me how many albums did you release, I don't know really. I don't care about all these numbers. I think we stop when we run out of ideas or something. Nothing's gonna happen anymore.
And when you're actually in the studio and you finish the song, do you think you know then this is a big one, it could be a hit, or it's going to be big for live shows, or is it hard to tell?
You get an idea if the song is just album and kind of average track, or do you really create something special? But you cannot always say which position it will be. You just can suggest, well, this is going to get top 10, and even then sometimes get surprised if it doesn't, or the other way around.
You never know where it will go, but if you sit in the studio and hear this over the massive speakers, the sound, and you have chicken skin, is it the word? If you have chicken skin,
or goosebumps.
Yeah. and you sit there and you get this, and you know the other people in the audience must have the same. If you got this, so then you know it must be good. You know?
Yeah. So the inspiration for the lyrics can come from anywhere, I guess, really.
That's true. Yeah. Sometimes really when we are touring, when we are somewhere going out, suddenly you get crazy ideas, and sometimes I really put this into my mobile that I don't forget this, and so things,
But actually, looking back, is there one particular song from this long career that stands out in your minds, or a favourite song perhaps?
For Good Luck, there are not only one, there are some, which is probably How Much Is a Fish, of course, or One Always Hardcore.
Ram, the Logical Song, Maria, I Like It Loud. There are really some classic tunes during all over the years, and people, shout all the choruses again, and like Maria, everyone is derp derp derp. When we are appearing somewhere, the crowd is already shouting, and it's cool.
For me, it's a question. It's not because it's the best song we ever did, but I think it opened a lot of doors, and I think it with this song we got so many young, new, fresh people, and this jumpstart dance, and we had more success in the UK again, and this was, for me, my personal favorite because of this.
There are some songs that really work live, although they never have been big hits, like Call Me Mañana was the opener of the last tour, which really works live. Everyone's going crazy, but it was only, I think, number 14 something in Germany. So it wasn't a big hit, but live it's still a classic tune. If
your scooter was a car, what car would it be?
Jaguar E-Type V12 Series 3.
You all agreed on that?
Yeah.
No.